First of all, let me say happy New Month to you guys, and I hope you all are doing great. I am kind of a bit late on this live because of one or two stuff, Actually, I was with someone, So I forgot that I said I would be coming on live to discuss about trending, what has been trending since last week. It should be 3 or 4 days now, regarding Zion Ministry, new permanent site in Okpala, propaganda, people pushing, trying all their best possible means to mess the innocent prophet up. The thing is that sometimes, the truth of everything is that sometimes I used to feel for Evangelist Ebuka. I used to feel for him because one person, when they say after one person can crack us biscuit week in, week out, like Ufunye can attack like this. Hey. No matter how we put it, we all are human beings, and sometimes we will always think about those things. The attack is fucking much. No breathing space at all, like back to back. But that is by the way. As you know, onye bubolo ka na-achụ. One thing I know and I'm sure is that Evangelist Ebuka is authentic man of God. I don't need anyone to tell me that. I don't need anybody to tell me that. Matter of fact, it's not anybody that brought me to Zion Ministry. Something told me to go to Zion Ministry. We all have our own differences as human beings. So sometimes when you pay attention to yourself, your inner self, you would always dictate a lot of things. But that is by the way. Talking about this, I really feel for him. I really feel for him because the attack is too much and encourage a mother sometimes or more. The pressure, but God is his strength. God is his strength. So, regarding this whole thing, the thing is that I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised seeing all these things that is going on in many ways. One is that for the past 3 years now, if I'm not mistaken, what I notice, what I observe, whenever we are approaching 100 days, there is always a propaganda. That is what I observe, what I noticed so far. For the past 3 years or so, whenever we in Zion Ministry are preparing for 100 days, there is always a propaganda. There is always gang up. There is always, all this wahala that has to do with dragging the man of God, dragging Zion Ministry, trying to mess up everything. That is the reason some of you know that that particular program is not ordinary. And no way born a metute, man a. Then that is by the way. Secondly, Zion Ministry, Evangelist Ebuka, there is nothing I will see or hear on social media or social media, that I will be surprised. I mean, we have been here for, I think, more than 4 or 5 years now, discussing about this whole issue. I mean, trying to defend some lies against the ministry, you know, trying to put some certain things right. You know, we have been here. We have seen it. Somebody like me, I've seen a lot. You know, I've witnessed a lot. So there is nothing I would see now about the minister Evang Ebuka that I will have to mind. I will be like, this one, nah. Because for me, it's normal. They would always try to come up with stories, you know. Then, talking about okpala, you see this Nwanza, and Abo Governor Ezioku, Nwanza ndị ke ọ na-akpọ dị onwe ya sef olileanya ndị Imo State. That guy, people like that, whenever you are dealing with somebody like him, you got to be careful, because I know that he can't deny the fact that all these things that is going on, he's part of it. He can't deny that fact. Now, when you talk about this land, I saw some people writing on placards saying that Evang Ebuka is a land grabber, Evang Ebuka is this, Evang Ebuka is that. All these baby bloggers, you know, say everybody now want to blog. All these baby bloggers. Unfortunately, Facebook is no longer paying. Yeah, Facebook is no longer paying. Now we get Facebook. Now we did the injury. This man, wait, don't call me. Don't call me, this man. Don't call me. I'll call you back. Unfortunately for all these baby bloggers, Facebook no longer pay. Facebook pay peanuts. Unfortunately for you guys, you know. So those of you baby bloggers trying to grow your page because you heard that Facebook is paying this and that, so that you earn money, who pay? Don't go and look for work to do. You know. So I've been following this whole issue since a few days ago, and all these baby bloggers are the main people telecasting, adding their own nonsensical opinion, you know, trying to create a stupid reasonings to put out there for some gullible people to, you know, believe on. One thing some of you will understand is that Evang Ebuka and Zion Ministry, when you talk about that okpala land, okpala village as a whole, Evang Ebuka and Zion Ministry are capable of buying all of them. Let's start from there. Because anybody that believes that stupid reasoning that Zion Ministry, Evang Ebuka went to grab their land, they went to take their land by force, they went to do this, they went to do that. You need brain surgery, like you need brain maintenance. Because it's obvious, a man and carry gebu. Let even say that netiri, okpala say, oh, ndi upon 2 village, one tadine, mambishi, one number 20. Evang Ebuka and Zion Ministry are capable of buying that village. Ego no also had idea. Now me they talk up. Even sometimes, onye na ama onye kariria na dne mo pota onye kwueri. You know, yeah, Kashmir, of course. Some people need brain surgery here on social media. Yeah. How can somebody even believe that Evang Ebuka went to, or somebody went to take land from poor people, from villagers, like took their land and destroyed their crops or whatever? Like, those reasons. Nah, oh, we hear one I got there like this, one, oh, we hear one I got there like this. They activate to go do common sense again. You know? How can a reasonable person would believe that somebody like Evang Ebuka and Zion Ministry will travel to a village and oppress the people of that village and took their land by force, like without compensation, without agreement? Like, even though they try, Evang Ebuka, you know, even though they try to say, okay, you guys should do, he must try to, in a way, to do something for those people. But you see all these baby bloggers, oh, Hana, Zion Ministry, Evang Ebuka, Ahwana Abba, we ain't keep that. Oh, they, we ain't keep. I hope here, I know all of you now. Okay, you know why now could you page you? Yes, I can do it if I want to. But nah, I don't think it's nah, it doesn't worth it. But I have problem with many of you. Then that aside, like I said, Evang Ebuka and Zion Ministry can buy anywhere they want to buy. As far as I'm concerned, the money not gonna be the issue. Yes, but when you talk about this in okpala of a place, everybody knew. Even Wanza, Governor Isioku knew that those lands are government property, not like a government called, are not individuals. He knew. You know, even according to the story, according to, I think from all these their kings, then when this whole things was kind of, you know, they start to negotiate, to talk about it, they said, and I quote, that when Zion Ministry came asking about that property, those lands, that they told them that this is a government property. There is no need, or, you know, we're trying to collect money or do whatever, or meanwhile, we are fully aware that this property belongs to the government. The government took over this property years ago. And also, according to stories, government compensated the villagers, their land, whatever, we are involved. On a norms, if governments come to your village and they feel like they want to take some portion of the land or whatever to build whatever, they must compensate those village or villages involved. It's a must. You know? So those who didn't go okpala and the ones that Governor Eziokwu that is pushing all these things now, or part of the people pushing all these things now, are fully aware ndị kara dị oge ọwụ na ọkụ na-agba, oge ọwụ na ọkụ na-agba, zukweru na ike, oge ọwụ na ọkụ na-agba nnọọ n'obodo a. So as I was saying, ndị okpala, the indigenous of okpala, and the ones Orilanya ndị okpala are fully aware that that property or those property belongs to the government of Imo State. I knew. He is aware of that. You know? So, trying to organize some innocent people go na fube manolacha. Oro hanchari in a boy now. They carry here a carbon sheet to tarnish an innocent prophet. It's not going to end well. It's a matter of time. You know. One thing some of you don't understand or don't know is that the worst thing you can or you could do in this world is to oppress or try to be party of people that are working against Onyakeya Diocha, an innocent person. Especially some people that have a kind of spirit. Sometimes, even though they try to forgive you, the spirit must still deal with you. I made a post in the morning. No, that was last night from here. But it was morning over there in Nigeria. About Mwanza and Beleface trying to take Akuzayon to sort with his boys, Omoboya, this and that, you know, stuff like that. And I saw some people ranting on that comment. You know, these days I don't have chance of my own. I just check social media once. Yeah, I check social media once. Some people thought that I just make that post, but I know exactly what I'm talking about, you know, because these two guys, they have vowed that they must stand against whatever that concerns Akuzayon and Zion Ministry because of the issue they had with Aku. They wanted to be paid. Aku refused to go with what they are requesting. That is where all this issue started. Assuming that they were paid then, there is no way some of this issue or all of this issue, including Ogechi's own, including all these things that they used to, you know, drag Zion Ministry and the Evang Ebuka, both direct and indirectly. I saw some videos from Ijowa page. The truth of the whole matter is that sometimes I dey shame on behalf of JPAC and Governor Ezioku Mwanza. Seriously, sometimes I used to be ashamed of on their behalf. How can you or how could you, the same person that was hyping the said ministry and things that concerns them, promoting them, pushing them, making people to believe that this man has no problem, you have gone closer to this man is this and this man is that. JPAC was preaching that the development ministry will bring to Okpala will be massive, will be this. I saw those videos and I saw the one he was saying, why did you give your land to China, stuff like that. Shame no give me watch that video. Shame just catch me. Shame can't catch me. All they call that. Everybody know my stand on this social media. You know, one thing I like about myself is that I have integrity. In fact, I'm the most stand out, this straightforward guy on this social media. When you talk about men that has been blogging, everybody know my stand. Everybody that knows me on this Facebook, on this social media, you know my stand. And that my stand shall remain forever. Because I say my opinion. I don't need validation from nobody. You know? Everybody know my stand on the social media. I don't care. But that is by the way. Now, the same people that are hyping the coming of that ministry, then when Aku is feeding them, giving them pocket money, paying Beleface house rent, doing a lot of things for him. They were hyping, shouting, saying all manner of things. You know? Hoping that they would make the deal permanently, if I should say, by paying them 2 million, arbitrary 3 million, as they demanded. Then, but not knowing that, nah, Zion don't do that shit. People that speak it because they want to speak, and not because they give them nobody money. Nobody give anybody money. If they are giving to you guys or giving to them, maybe someone else is earning my own salary. Somebody is eating my money. If they are giving money, maybe somebody is eating my money. You know? Then, right now, Zion Ministry hosts, they had their first 100 days closing that last year. I think it should be October, or I know, not October. Is it October or August? I can't remember, but last year 100 days closing was at that okpala. You guys knew all these things, that Evang Ebuka is a land grabber. Evang Ebuka buonun, Evang Ebuka tanu, Evang Ebuka do this thing. And for you to watch what is going on, that name is what all of them have on their plan card. But they say because they're minister. You know? So they knew that Evang Ebuka ministry are claiming their land or whatever. That last year, nobody said anything. They were all rejoicing for his coming. I saw some videos. Then some of them were saying they had a lot of sales, they made a lot of money. Somebody said he made what he never made since 7 years. Even the bike people, the bike guys, the women that sell food stuff, even people that, you know, have some old building, they said that they rented this, they make a lot of, like everybody, we are happy, jubilating and thanking God for coming of Zion Ministry and Evang Ebuka that last year. Nobody came out to say that name Bikurania or Nana. And all this thing has been going on. I need water. Fortunately, my water is inside my bag. And all this thing has been going on. And none of these people came out to speak. All of them were happy, rejoicing, celebrating, thanking God that the man of God came to their community, that is a good one, they appreciate it and other things. Why now? Those people that came out to protest, where were they all this while? Why didn't they came out then to speak? You know? It's not making any sense to me. The same people that you are rejoicing that they had a lot of sales, they made a lot of money. Some of them that have lands are selling 10 million. One of my guy into film production, he told me that he bought a land over there, 15 million. But before, that land there was around 2.5, 3 million. But he bought it 15 million because of Zion Ministry. All these people were rejoicing, jubilating. Then, why are they suddenly protesting, telling Evangelist Ebuka to leave their land, telling Zion Ministry to leave their land, that they are doing this and doing that and doing that? You know? Who is influencing those people? Because as far as I'm concerned, is somebody somewhere that plan all those things, organize some group of people, tell them, okay, let's go out and do this, let's go out and say this, we must deal with this man. You know? And they came out. As far as I'm concerned, most of those guys protesting, they don't even know what they are doing. They don't even know what they are out there to do. These things are people, they promise one or two things that after every, they will do this, they will do that, they will, you know. There is no way you will tell me that who they even okay, somebody wanted to join me, but I wasn't the person. There is no way you will tell me that those people that are protesting are not organized by somebody to come out and do those rubbish. Asking Evangelist Ebuka to leave your land. That Evangelist Ebuka came to buy land or whatever, to grab their land. I was in Zion Ministry, I think 2000 and, I don't know if it's 2020, I can't remember the year. When that two-story building was in the back of Zion Ministry. Those of you know that two-story building they removed. There is an empty plot at the back of that two-story building. Oh, my people are there. I don't know if they are homeless or they don't have house. You know, these people that will just appear from nowhere and start sleeping at uncompleted buildings. Some of them will just see field, organize bacha and start sleeping there. When Zion Ministry bought that place, I was there, you know. Evangelist Ebuka told those people that are sleeping there to pack and go to one of the Zion Ministry empty land across the street or beside the gate. But he never chased them away from that land. He asked them to pack and transfer transmogrification to another empty land that belongs to Zion Ministry. I also think that he gave them something. Then, those people on that two-story building, he gave them enough time to look for house. And also, I think he also did something for them. If he could do all those things, a lot that I can't even remember to mention, what makes you think that, assuming they came to okpala and the people of okpala said, okay, this land is 500 million or 500 billion, that somebody like Evangelist Ebuka we refuse to pay, and instead we see na azu we na ha na hanike na emebisi ugbo hako. Some of you they no get sense. See, if Rundi will buy, Aburundi will no. You guys are not telling me anything. Aburundi will buy your no. If Rundi will forget Hana, see Igbo from Hana, Igbo love themselves. I used to say it. I'm not part of those bullshit. I'm not part of it. Igbo love themselves. Igbo, no matter how you say agaragi or you name something, only Igbo anajali geze. I'm happy for you. Ubia, imobia, boja kuginshi. Side imobia, side imobia, ubina de hiyama. Ndibo bye. And if we ego, money, love of money, this one, that one, omegondi bayaro. Worst thing that can happen to anybody, especially a young person, a young guy or whatever, is loving money too much than everything. Like you want to benefit from everything. I can't go do many. You know, like money, our people, too much love for money has dealt with our people. And this is the major problem I want to Igbo, both from the Nkene represent here in Abuja, Mandi Nkene anywhere. As I say, I name in Nigeria. This one, I name make it die, and on the buy make all those things. Na mazin nan de kanu ane kuheni na no nimeba. Okwandi Igbo buy. Love of money will make an Igbo person to betray his brother, to go against his brother, to try to bring his brother down by all means. He watch ya, he naga like this between Nwanza, Governor Ezioku, and the Afomiri Okwabele face is because of money. I keep saying this thing. Assuming no guy who send the Rakov's voice. I couldn't mama Governor Ezioku, I na try this one, page I kugu and car. I want Evang Ebuka, I want 3 million, this one now. I want to cause you can so bad I will tell the prophet, Evang Ebuka, this and that. You have 3 million. They can never speak against Zion ministry today or Zion. They can never, assuming that money was given to them. You know? Assuming that money was given to them, they wouldn't have be a weapon fashioned against Zion ministry and Zion. Because as it stands now, Nwanza, Governor Ezioku, and J-Park are weapon fashioned against Zion ministry and Zion. Just because of money. That's why I made that post in the morning. Zion, go and settle your own boy. Kukuma give them the money. And I saw one idiot saying, okay, you should give them 2 million to stop saying the truth. What kind of useless truth are you talking about? This guy, go look at message life. I'm not messaging and send them here. What kind of useless truth are they talking about? You know? The same them that are hyping Zion ministry. Then, few months ago, are now the same people criticizing Zion ministry. Lying against Zion ministry. Saying some certain things. And some people are believing them. Somebody was telling me, hey, he said that no, it deceived, yeah. They were telling them lies to tell. And then hear Haneku. Apa mwana po J Park. Na anenya force anenya no ihe agwara ya kwuo. Abazim ko si kwuo that thing. Asi ya kwuo ka oneku. Ihe onye siri gi kwuo. Ihe onye siri gi kwuo. Let's just assume that no way na-enye gi update, fake information, or whatever. Give me a saga. Or give kuag to us, like to lie against somebody. Maybe, let me use for them back as a case study. Like they kept saying that no, it happen. Let's say somebody asks you, let's just assume that somebody asks you to say something like that. At your age, full grown-up man, at your age, get put on social media and you are not ashamed of yourself. Esther, I see you. Good afternoon from here. Let's just assume that's the haiku, I say menka, this one, that one. At your age, all the Conan nona, except Namadi gonna ask him put on Facebook or something, or menka, or meme honka. Like seriously? Like seriously? Especially a kind of stuff. And I will accept to say it. Like seriously. You know? They mess themselves up. I saw another video where Governor Ezioku was saying, priest from Enugu, Kesikusi quote that himself. Actually, go now, actually, he be done or whatever. Priest from Enugu and some certain person, just up all the trade, the business, you know, saying a lot of rubbish. The same you was hyping Zion ministry for coming to Ngopara. That is the greatest thing. This one, that one. It's like somebody want to join me. You know, you said a lot of things then. You and your guy, J Park. What is the ministry doing with 30 hectares of land? They want to use it and bury you and your generation. You know, I don't like people asking me silly questions. And if you ask me a silly question, I will give you an answer that that unexpected. Now, when all these things was going on, you forgot that Nandi Zion na grab your land. Wanza, Governor Ezioku. You forgot, you never for once came out to do all this rubbish. They want to mebu unu nalo na this one that one ne zuzu like ne zuzu. Day in, day out on social media. At your age. Sometimes, when I know like this, watch her name, like, I will be ashamed of how these people are messing their self, messing their personality. Epotaku nkadiona today. Uruichi, isemba na nkadi siku na this one like this. video ni na ha na efehari. And you are expecting, I pity people who never do business with those people. Somebody like me, I can never do business with those people like that. I can never. If you want to, I will say you like your daughter. If your daughter, it's ha eh, it's ha eh. You want to put say, oh eh, but nkega Google. Nisi ha no eh. Iputeji say, no, but sons of but in Kega Google. It costs nothing for a grown-up to be straightforward in life. See, let me tell you guys something. Ona noketa. Also go be a bro. Yeah, I know that I don't like a lot of people out here on social media. I don't like them. Maybe they don't like me too. I don't care. But let's assume, or let's say, maybe they try to do one or two things that, you know, I know that is their personal business and they are trying to do otherwise. And I know that I have the opportunity to come out and say one or two things to rubbish them or to say whatever that will counter my previous opinion about that person. I won't do it. I will just ignore. Sometimes in life, it's good to ignore. Don't be looking at everybody. You mustn't say something. You know? Now, this person, this particular Wanza, part of people that are pushing all this thing, he is fully aware that that land, those land belongs to government of Imo State. He is fully aware. He came out to tarnish Evang Ebuka and Zion ministry name. He started by writing it on his post. People used to people used to share those things to me. Some will screenshot and drop on my inbox. Some will do this. But me, I'm fucking busy these days. He started by saying all those things. I don't know what that guy actually wants in life. Where Zion Ministry and Evang Ebuka. Like, the way all these things are going, I dey smell nga. I dey see nga. I don't want to say anything, but I dey see nga. But onwe ko si rejire chikita. And maybe because now he's trying to fight the government. Yeah, he's trying to mess around with government. Onwe ko si putechina they come to pick him up. You will still see unfortunate people on social media dragging innocent Evang Ebuka. But now, none of them are trying to, you know, at least talk some senses into him. Onwe ko si rejiri echikita. Government. This girl is from my working place. She has been calling me and Doji on my other number. And we have something important we are discussing. But she said she's going to call me tomorrow now. Why is she calling me now? Okay, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do? I don't want to end this life. I also want to talk to her. So which one am I going to do right now? I'll talk to her later. So when case Putechi now, the government comes for him. People will start blaming Evang Ebuka and Zion ministry. You know? Before this whole thing, there is a video from about 5 kings of those autonomous community. I think they are 5 or 4, if I'm not mistaken. They came out to welcome. They made a speech, just little speech, to welcome the ministry and said that they're happy that they are coming, this and that, and you know. Are you trying to tell me that all those 5 or 6 kings, in a way, did not communicate with the villagers about that land, or those land, or that the ministry is coming for this, or that the government has given this portion, this place to these people? Like, are they trying to tell me that those kings, I don't want to use an F word here, but that all those kings, they should be 5, if I'm not mistaken, that none of them know that this land, or from Eba to Eba, this one, that one, are you trying to tell me that those kings don't know the history about that land? Because it's not making any sense to me. Now, they went to organize some hungry people. They went to spoil the minds of some Ago danger. From Madibo Bunya, Madibo Bunya Jokano wa. From Madibo, this guy has been calling me. Let me run. Key. Where is my other phone safe? Let me see if I can come. Okay. I wanted to call her. This guy named Miko Banji. He don't call me. He can't use another number. She thought I don't want to pick her call. She thought I don't want to pick her call. Should have actually pick a call, yeah. I'll talk to her later. I can see more fees happen. So are these people, are they trying to tell me that all those Ndigwe are not aware that, okay, their ministry is doing something from this place to this place? Or that, oh, their ministry is claiming the land of their poor villagers or whatever. They went to organize some hungry people. Who knows what they promised them? To come out and protest. No, nanda chokwale you no nekwe. But I no be protest here. Say na hanu na achoze kwa. Say na this one, that one. Wanza neku. Imas no ongu nebu nketa. Okay. Could you call me in the next 15 minutes? 15 minutes will become more than this gear. I lose good concentration na life herself. So let me just summarize it. You know, the whole thing is that, like I said, onye ona mujuru mirara afọ ga-apụta say an evangelist say we could be around grabber ojimenka only the brain maintenance. Onye ha amaghị ihe. So at the level of Zion ministry, you think that they could do that rubbish? You think that they can be able to buy any property they want to at the level of Zion ministry? Each no church bacha or no church. Each no mena na buzi eziokwu. You think at the level of Zion Ministry and Evang Ebuka that they can't be able to buy that okpala as a whole, including all those people not seeing me back. You know, Ebuka bon shit, the Evang Ebuka is grabbing our land. Anyway, I don't blame those innocent poor villagers because all you have Oaxaca haneme. You be mad ibu bunye waji. All you have to get, all you have, when say hage email like this, you know me. Most of them clearly don't know what they are doing. They are just following instruction. Because they are the ones that was praising the man of God and the ministry few months ago, welcoming them. A lot of them attended the program. So what happened in the space of few months? What happened? Somebody somewhere spoiled their mind. Somebody somewhere manipulated their mind. We will stop you. We will stop you. From one zakone, then we will stop you soon. We will do this one. We will do that one. Oh, we have nothing about people. As a guy, oh, we see make dihe. A break. Okay, say me. Our money wrong. Me ka. This one way fene this. One a bago do break. Because when you finish, you get me quail. If you get me, grace, thunder name honne nana, like thunder by na kai since 7 days, thunder bua forcesa, locate yage ba heno, wapu gi nonsense nanya. So as I was saying, oh we ki see figide name ne wo pokre ponwe fe name one neighbor break. Because some day na free here we kwe ho. Before you know it now, anything can happen. Anything can happen. You know? Like the thing is that okay, let me not say this. Let me not say it. But you see these two guys. You see what you people are calling for. That particular thing you guys are calling. Come. If care is not taken, belefe is na wanza. If care is not taken, unuga fu joya for. Because let's say you even have issue with Ako Zion. What's the Evang Ebuka and Zion ministry business? What's his business? They say uno may fall out to Itako or whatever. Why are you guys going around trying to mess the ministry and the man of God up? If you know jide go ishi Father Mbaka adoration Enugu na Zion ministry, jako yono na nke ikpeazụ. Jirishi hebo jako yono na nke ikpeazụ. All because of the fallout you guys will tackle. You know? And I form Galadima, this one Jimmy, this one Emo, if I get me what if it's not taken already. I smell nga, I don't smell nga already. Nga. That's what I'm smelling now. I will stop here. Let me call Nikki. Nikki has been flashing me. Nikki has been calling me rather, not flashing. She has been calling me. That girl name so. Auction will end in 15 minutes. You need your attention. Let me talk to them. You know. I will still redo this video. Maybe tomorrow or something like that. But what am I trying to say? All you baby bloggers, natural followers, when you keep know what you blog. You see all these baby bloggers, know what you are saying. Don't be stupid. Emenana, it's already made this, it's already made that. When you say because we land the grabber, like seriously? Like seriously? When I run the homeless, you know, name a lot of things. Na Ghana village, it just grab land of innocent villagers. Like seriously? Ndị Igbo, for ndị Igbo by aburu no. Ndị Igbo. Ah, nwekwe by jazu eje. Onwehe by jazu eje. Wallahi. Let me stop here. Let me call my office. It's nice to have you guys, and once again, I wish you a happy new month, and enjoy your month of June. Stay out of trouble, and have a nice evening. Bye-bye.